with you. Adrian is there, but we can't see your smiling face, Adrian. Everybody knows Dave, like, unless you're like Ruth and you're in the witness relocation program and you hide behind your dark shadows.
You know me.
I know.
It's because of this backlight. I actually need a ring light this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those backlights are, windows are nice,
Yeah.
but they create chaos when we're trying to stream
Oh, I know.
Zoom call or anything else. And the front lighting is definitely the way to go if you can get it.
What I want to do is eventually turn my desk around and actually look at my view.
That's what I did. Right, I got my window. Now there are days where I have to close my blinds because I'm just.
Yeah.
Well, the less hair you have, the more forehead you end up with. So, you know, and I don't get to have all the bangs like the ladies have, right? Cover it all up.
I mean, you could.
I could, but you know, I'll leave the hockey hair and long hair to my sons. I keep my hair short for a reason. And actually I'm due for a haircut. And that reason is it's going to fall out eventually. So I just want to be prepared.
Oh.
So I figured the shorter I keep it, you know, the less I look like Ted, or the less I'm surprised when I look like Ted.
Holy dang. You guys
So
are.
I was about to say, so that's how
so
we're starting the
close
morning
today.
off?
What's that?
I said that's how we're starting the morning off. I had to unmute myself when I heard that. I mean, look, as long as you're above 6 feet and you can gel up a little bit in the front, it's a facade, right?
This is
Smoke
true.
and mirrors, smoke and mirrors.
Very few people can see down on top of my head, although my son is inching closer day by day that he's becoming one of those people. And no, Vicky, he's not taller than me yet. I don't care what you say. You're muted. We can't hear you. Vicky has met my son, and my son is eye to eye, millimeters away from being taller than me. And I won't admit to it as of yet.
How tall are you, David?
6'3".
Okay.
And he's 15.
Okay, so when we see each other in person, don't look down on my head because you got like 3 inches on me, so that's not cool.
And I'll go with 6'3" because that's what's on my driver's license. Although as I get closer to 50, I don't think I'm 6'3" anymore.
That's okay.
But as long as it's on my license, it's legit, right?
Right? Okay.
It's like being on the internet. If it's on the internet, then you know it must be true.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
With that, we'll go ahead and jump into our class today. Our class today is on referrals.
Yes.
And Ruth is becoming quite the referral master, having taught this class a couple of times now.
Okay, good. I'm glad you said that. Today I feel like, what? Like, are we almost to Friday? We all need a really long weekend at this point.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you and Ted run the show. I gotta jump to another session.
Okay.
But you guys have a wonderful day, and you all go sell something this weekend. And I'll talk to you all on Monday when we kick this roadshow off again with orientation.
Yep. Sounds good. Okay, so we are doing referrals today. KW, as you can see on the screen, it has the largest referral company in the world because we are the largest real estate company by agent count in the world. So let's see, well, oops, sorry. If you want to put your market center up on your screen, at least your name, so we know to call on you and call you out as we're going through this. It looks like we only have 2 other agents in the room today. Probably be a little bit more personable in the way that we go through this and do a little more interaction. These are your market center tech trainers. We always like to go over this so you know who to contact if you have any questions. Or you're looking to do something fun with Command, whether it's campaigns, drip campaigns, smart plans, any of that kind of stuff, or just simple questions about how to make something work better for you and your client base. So what we're going to work through today is first we're going to set up your profile and make sure all of that is correct so that when agents are searching for you, all of your information is showing up the way you would want to market yourself to another agent. So talking a lot about like client care and things like that in your profile. And then we'll get into how to work the referrals. So let's go over here. And to start out, this is your homepage for Command. You're going to come up here to the upper right-hand corner. You're going to click on Profile. When you click on Profile, you'll see this Connect lights up. So Connect is how you connect with other agents. And because of our relationship in Keller Williams with Google and Facebook and the Nextdoor app, these are very Facebook friendly, if you will. So if you hover over this background, you can change that banner, and hover over your profile, you can change that. Generally, these little circle profile pictures like to be in the 360 by 360 pixels. So if you want to change those out, you can usually just pop your picture into a template in Canva, canva.com. And that's a great place for resizing pictures or working on different templates or logos, things of that nature. So inside of here, you want to be thinking about how another agent would be looking at you, or vice versa. You could think, if I were handing one of my clients over, what would I be looking for? So you're going to edit your profile. And this is what pops up. So you just want to make sure all the spelling of your name is correct. The email where you actually go and check that email and where you want to be receiving emails is all in there correct. Your primary phone, which I have as my office phone number, and then my mobile phone. You can delineate each and every single service area in its own little category if you want to. You just keep saying add new, add new, add new. Here in the Hampton Roads area, we service 7 different cities. So I do always suggest for agents in Hampton Roads to list all 7 cities because people moving into the area might not understand the way that we work geographically here. So if you service more than one city or one particular geographical area in your MLS, then you might want to list that out. Excuse me. And then in your bio, you want to talk about what exactly you do and what level of service you provide to your clients and what you can expect when you work with you, or what someone can expect. And then all of these social media platforms here, I would highly suggest that those links are to your business pages. So if you have a Facebook business page, your LinkedIn, a business Instagram, I would put those in there. That way people can kind of check out what you do and how you do it and what your social media profile looks like, because people do, kind of like stalk you on social media. They are going to look at that. So you want that to be tight and professional looking, with a little mixture of your personality coming through. Then you want to opt into the referral network. And then depending on what you do in real estate, you can turn these on or turn these off depending on your sales volume and then your time with KW, and save those changes. And there you go. So that's how you set up your profile for how people are going to see you and view you in KW. This little bell up here, this notification spot, is where you're going to be notified if you're getting sent a referral. So it'll show you here. You'll also get an email, which I think someone was testing broadcasting, sending things out yesterday, because I got 3 requests. Did you see that, Ted, yesterday? I can't remember.
Yeah, I got like 3 or 4, and it didn't have any real information.
No information in it. It was just, I think they were just testing to see if it worked.
It did.
Yep. So yeah. So then you'll get notifications in your email on the notification block. And then also if you got the Kelly app, it'll buzz on your Kelly app as well. So, and the way that the referral network is used is they broadcast out to a particular area, to a number of market centers. So Ted and I are in different market centers. We're in the same geographical MLS, but we're in different market centers. So she broadcasted to this area, and then whoever picks it up in the first 24 hours that it's out there, like she can see who's picking it up and then select from who picked it up, who she wants to give the referral to. So it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like almost like a bidding system. She'll put the bid out and then we get to see who gets the bid. So you want to make sure that your information looks good. Okay, so let's go back to your home page. And we're going to look at how referrals work. Okay, here we go. So here are the people that are in my referral network. It's great to kind of build this as you go. You can tag people so you know exactly who they are. Like these 2 people, the Hassels, are in our office, but they service like Smithfield, the far end of the countryside of Hampton Roads. So if you don't want to drive all the way out there, I know who to send those to. Pending invites are people that oh, my mouse is like already dragging. So that's pending. My network, back to that, is everybody. My referrals. Here we go. These are the ones that were put out yesterday from an unknown location. But this is what it looks like when they're broadcasted out and it's a buyer and you can accept them. So like this one, if I pushed accept to see what would happen. And so it's still pending, obviously. And then there's a countdown on how long it's available to pick up that broadcast. So those are my pending. Here are my active, 2 that I sent, and these are the 2 that I'm supposedly receiving. And then funded would be if it went through, it was closed, lost, and expired. I guess I've got 1 expired in here. Oh, it looks like I've got more than 1 expired. So that's how you would look at the referrals. So then let's talk about how you will find people. So there's a number of ways that you can do it. If you want to search by, well, let's start with my network. So you can see what that would look like. So this is me here down in the Virginia Beach area, and these are all the people that are in my network that I've sent referrals out to. If I want to look at the referral pattern coming out of our office, going into San Diego, we've got a lot from different bases, military bases. And then let's talk about how we're going to find people. So if you're looking to try to find someone to pick up, let's say you're sending out a buyer and you're looking to try to find someone to pick up your buyer for you in a different area. Let's just say, freeze. Are we gonna get it? All right. Oh, command. Okay. Let's see if I can try again. Are you seeing my page? Okay, good. So let's go back to that map. And we're going to look for market centers. And we're going to look in a particular zip code. So let's do, this is the Charlottesville area. So we're looking for market centers. There's Charlottesville in this area. And these are all of the agents in that area where I could broadcast out. I could also add them by doing this. I can add a personal invitation to ask them to join my referral network. Here, I can send out my referral request to them. Whether it's a buyer, seller, tenant, or landlord, you just choose which one you want. Acceptance deadline, 24 hours is what you saw on the last one where someone had broadcasted out. The referral fee amount is kind of a standard 25%. And then your price range for where they're shopping in. I'm on a regional Zoom. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Okay, sorry. So then as you go down through here, this just continues to show you all the different agents, and you can also see, you can sort them. I do believe, yeah, you can sort by closed units. So you can see that button that we had mentioned turning on. If you have that put on your Connect settings for your marketing profile, and you can see how many closed units or listed units they have, you can look at them in terms of production. So here we search by market center. Now let's look at that on this whole broad scale of searching by production. And we're looking in the Charlottesville area. Let's zoom in a little bit tighter. Okay. And then you can actually see based on these little green dots, who's done what in these different areas. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to click on her profile and go all the way into that. But these are the different agents that have bought or sold properties in these areas throughout Charlottesville. So you can click on them and you know who's done what. So you can see.
Alrighty, so we'll wait for Ruth to jump back on. I don't really think it's her command. She has that awesome Virginia Beach Town Center internet. So her it looks like her internet kicked her off. So we'll wait a second. Right now, while we're waiting on Ruth to get back on, does anybody have any questions about the referral platform that we've gone over thus far? I'm gonna take that as no questions thus far. So she's obviously doing a good job. Let's see. There she is. What's up? I told him it's that Virginia Beach Town Center internet. So let me see if. Oh man, I gotta remember how to make people host.
Yeah, I don't have host capacity. I don't think. Hang on.
Yeah, I think it diverted to me. Here we go.
The whole thing, my entire Zoom just went bloop.
Yeah, no, I told him that's that Virginia Beach Town Center internet. Goodness.
Okay, I apologize.
Oh, you're all good. I think you should be host now. All right, cool.
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay, so we're back. So I don't know where I dropped off. I think I was in the middle of trying to say this is how you search for a particular agent in production. And then when you are clicking on that agent, so let's just do Cynthia Hash for right now. Then you can click on her actual profile, and then we can go in here and see how many closed units she's done, listing side, buy side sales. So it looks like she's really strong on the buy side. You can read her whole background and what she does. She is a team leader, it appears. And then you can find her on all of her social media, and there's her contact information. So that kind of like reiterates the importance of making sure that all of your information is clear and correct on your Connect settings, so people can find you and send their clients to you and feel confident in what they're doing. You can also send them out this way by broadcasting it out. So if you do a broadcast or referral, you've got 29 people here in this setting. If you click it, here is where we started talking about what you would do and how you would set it up, sending that out and having your acceptance date, the price point in which you're going to do, any notes that you want to put attached to that, and then the client information that you send out. It'll be kept completely confidential until you connect with the person that you choose you want the referral to go to. So you don't have to feel like you just sent this out, you don't know where your client's going or whose hands they're going to wind up in, but you can still select your contact name from your database and go ahead and send that out, and then choose who it actually winds up with when you see who's accepted the broadcasted referral. So that's the kind of summing up how you would do sending out referrals and how you'd use that network. I think we already talked about city, map, MC, production. Okay. Wow, I really ran through it quickly. Do we have any particular questions on what I can help people with as far as like what content you want to be putting in your bio? Running through a practice run of someone who would like to do, to actually send out a referral, how to receive the referral. No? Okay. Well, I can do one more area and show you how we would look for a market center. So in here, let's pick a city like far away. So let's say if we wanted to send this to, oops, it's going to freeze again. Brooklyn. And we want to find market centers in Brooklyn. So then each one of these that pops up, this is going to be the market center. It's going to tell you how many agents are in that market center and where it's located in New York. And then those 94 agents are going to be listed right here. So if you're looking for a particular market center and you really want to like zone in on a very like highly specialized area of where agents would be located to help your client, this is another way to first start that search, to be finding just the market center first. And then you can switch over to going to agents in production in that particular area. So obviously it's going to be a ton and it's more than can be sourced. So if you want to like super zone in on like lower Manhattan area, still even now, there's so many. So you'd have to get super specific because you wouldn't want a result of 854. You maybe, here you go, 50 people that have bought and sold or helped people with real estate in a particular area. So that you're making sure that you're kind of slimming it down to exactly the people that you would want your agent or your client to be working with. Again, you can go through here and you can look at their total closed units. So you can sort by the person with the most closed units to the least. So you know, again, that you're kind of certifying who people are working with when you're handing that client over to somebody else. I think I've covered just about everything in here. I know we have a small group today, but do we have any questions? No? Okay. I'm just going to jump back out one more time and just kind of refresh and review just a little bit. If you want to grow your network, obviously it zooms back out to this. So if you're looking to just even grow your network and make some connections with people in different cities where you know your clients may or may not be moving to, and kind of get ahead of the game, you can search in a couple different cities. If you've got family members out there where you would love to set up a referral connection and say, you know, I know my parents are going to be looking to move soon. They're looking for a real estate agent, and you can do your preliminary interview questions with that other agent, see if that would be a good fit for a family member or a friend, and then make that connection with your client on whether or not that would be a good fit for them to sell a family member's home and then still receive a referral fee or a kickback from that. And then getting your family member, I guess, if they were even moving closer to you or establishing the next connection where they're going to. I think you can really highlight on this, particularly in our Hampton Roads area, because we do service so many military families. Once you have a client, you can really truly establish a client for life. If you're their go-to agent that will always be a step ahead of them, interviewing agents in the next city or the next town that they're moving to as they're getting stationed around the United States. And then always getting that referral fee as well. That's a great way to grow your business and to be able to do it all from this platform. I think that sums up pretty much how referrals go, unless we have any other questions on how to use the platform. We've gone over your dashboard and what that looks like when you have your network on here of where you can be sending people to. Your pending invites are your outbound ones, pending referrals, again, outbound ones, and then received. My referrals, if you want to pop into that, that's just another way that you can look at them. And then we talked about the map and how your map works and how you're going to focus on different areas to find people. And whether you want to search by your market center, your network or referral patterns coming out of your office. And then once again, your referral network jumping back into that. It's very similar to what your dashboard looks like. Any one of these you can sort by your referral categories with first name, last name, so on and so forth. So right now my referral network is a total of 25 people. A lot of them are actually pretty much local. So I probably could actually work on expanding my referral network just a little bit. But yeah, it's also great for agent-to-agent growth. So if you've got other agents from other market centers where you know after you've made a connection, if they're moving to a location near here, you can always extend that warm welcome to join your own market center as well. So and then work on that downline in the future and getting people to join KW in general. So yeah, that does sum it up. It looks like Ted, you are on the phone. Okay. So I don't think we have any questions. Let me pop here in the chat. Nope. I'm going to drop canva.com in here if you want to use that for resizing your photos, your logo, or any of that, excuse me, any of that content for your Connect platform. You can definitely use that site to resize your pictures and make sure that your head is not squished. Or put any content in your background. I liked what that one lady did with her UVA snapshot of downtown Charlottesville. That looks really cool. So I think, again, that does sum it up. Happy 4th of July weekend to everyone. We look forward to seeing you when we start. I think, are we starting on, let me look at this. Because we will have off for the holiday. So we'll be starting back on July 6th with contacts. And contacts is how you start your database. So David will be teaching that class and helping you guys learn how to get your contacts into your database, sort them, tag them, and how to stay in contact with them. So I hope that helps. Again, everybody have a fabulous holiday. Stay safe and enjoy it. Thanks, Ted. We're done.